shielded too!
You are not taking him down today. The 6 energy towers. I'll cover you, Fox. I won't let you get away from me.
Your carcass is mine.
I won't let you get away from me.
Those ships are shielded too!
Time for a little payback. You are not taking him down today. I won't let you get away from me.
You're not getting away that easy! They don't give up!
What's taking so long, Fox? No! Aim for the 6 energy towers. I'll cover you, Fox. I won't let you get away from me.
Your carcass is mine. You're not getting away that easy.
I won't let you get away from me.
Those ships are shielded too.
You are not taking him down today. Time for a little payback. I won't let you get away from me. No! Aim for the 6 energy towers. I'll cover you, Fox. Time for a little payback.
Hello and welcome to 5J Gaming. I'm 5J and today we're going to play some Star Fox 64 3D. I was always a massive fan of Star Fox 64 and I thought it was really cool that they brought it to the 3DS. I wish that we saw more 64, sort of these up ports on the 3DS. We had Ocarina of Time and we had Majora's Mask, Star Fox, but then that was kind of it. That's all they really did with it. So I kind of wish they'd done more. Anyway, I just wanted to, I had to like change my setup. It was already kind of time for me to stream, so I wanted to get people in here while I was fixing it. I'm going to go to the main menu and start over because I'm just at a random spot. But what do you, have you guys played this game before? Do you like this more than the original? Is it a mixed bag? I'm going to start a brand new game because why not? Also, how's the audio mix? Let me know if the game's too quiet or anything like that. Also, we got a few folks in here already. We got Parker the Gamer Guy, the X to the Phoenix Heart. What's up, Phoenix? Superhero. Thanks, Joe. Roadkiller Zach, which I believe is renamed from Blue Shep / 5J fan. So what's going on, Roadkiller? / I'll probably just call you Zach. How's it going, Zach? Oh no, is there echo? See, I didn't do audio testing first. Yeah, if I do that, no echo, right? There, it's gone, right? Fixed it, didn't I? Pretty sure I fixed it. Okay. See, I needed you guys' help to get that to work. Phoenix says 5J is the best echo fighter. Lel. I did have to fight the echo. I did.
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lilac
I forgot
system.
this is narrated.
The evil
I was
Andros
gonna
turned
narrate
this
it.
once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction.
It sounds kind of quiet to me. I'm
General
gonna
Pepper of the
try and turn
Cornerian
up the sound
Army
here.
Was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General
Okay.
Pepper noticed strange activity
Is the game better now?
coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team
Perfect.
were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival,
See, that
Pigma
original
betrayed
Star
the
Fox
team,
crew is super
and James
awesome.
and Peppy were captured
James
by
McCloud with
Andros.
his sweet
Peppy
Ray-Bans,
barely escaped
Peppy,
Venom,
and
returned
Pigma.
home to tell James's
Pigma
son Fox
Dengar,
about his
nonetheless.
father's fate.
I totally forgot that
A few
Pigma's last name
years
is
have
Dengar.
passed. Andros
Easily the
has
best of the
again
Star Wars bounty
invaded the
hunters, right?
Lilac system.
Toilet paper man.
General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save
Phoenix
Corneria
says,
and
multi-shine
free the
intensifies.
Lilac system once again.
Multi-shine. Is that a Mario Sunshine thing, or is that a Pokemon shiny hunting thing? Oh, I can use the gyro mode. No, thank you. Where do I change mode? Balance to complement the new gyro controls and the circle pad. I want the original. No gyro, please. No, thank you. Don't want that. No. No, thank you. Zach says, Leon Powalski. Was that Leon's last name? I always find it kind of fun when characters seemingly only have one name and then you find out later. Or perhaps they added, tacked on later, a last name. A Smash Bros. Melee thing.
It's about
Multi-shine
time you showed up,
intensifies? I don't
Fox.
remember that.
You're
What
the
is that
only hope for our world.
particularly?
I'll do my best. Andros
I'll
won't
do
have his
my
way with
best.
me.
There, maximize that camera space. Why not?
Good luck.
Figured the bottom screen was only of minimal value, so I made it tiny.
Open
I
the
can make it
wings.
even smaller, but at that point it's just comically small. You can only kind of see the screen shift when I put it in 3D mode, but I do like to play it in 3D. Red Chaos is here. What's up, dude? He says Star Fox Zero was my first Star Fox game, and boy, do I regret it so much. Really?
This is Peppy. All systems
I know
go.
that game gets a lot of hate, but you know what? I like that game.
Slippy
It's
here.
got some problems,
I'm okay.
but I would not say that it deserves to be just lauded as an awful game.
Let's rock and roll.
I think like a lot of games, there's good things and there's bad things about it. But I actually had a lot of fun playing the game. I think some of the vehicles are more fun than others, but people have kind of always felt that way. I think some people in even this, you know, supposedly the best of the Star Fox games, some people really loved the submarine, and some people apparently really hated it. I didn't know that. I love the submarine.
Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
It was kind of weird to me in this one, though, that they updated all the voice acting. Kind of like those original voices. And even though some of the voice actors are the same, they still like re-recorded the lines, so the deliveries aren't exactly the same.
Everybody stay alert.
Oh, that was dumb. But boy, it does look really extremely good on the 3DS. Not sure how it's coming across in the stream, but boy, on the screen of the 3DS, it looks really, really good.
You got an enemy on your hand. Use the brake.
Use the brake! Peppy's one of those voices that's a different voice actor, right? Sure sounds like a different guy. Zach says, do you know 6ix9ine? He looks like he ate too many Skittles. I feel like I've seen pictures of him. He just looks like a lot of them modern rappers with just like tattoos everywhere, right?
Something's wrong with the GD.
If not, then I didn't look at who I thought I was looking at then.
I guess I should be thankful.
Guess I should be yeah, you should! I saved your butt! I guess I should be yeah!
Do a barrel roll.
You could actually be thankful instead of saying, I should be thankful. I love Falco, but at times, I want to smack him upside the head. Phoenix says, it's used in the Melee tournaments where Fox or Falco spams the reflector move. It says multi-shine intensifying? Or that's just what that move is. I don't recall anything ever saying or displaying text that says multi-shine intensifying. I think I just screwed up going to fight the little alternate boss. I think if I'd gone through all of those archways,
Enemy robot.
then I would have faced the second possible boss. So I messed that up. It means I can't get to Aquas now.
All range mode.
Joe says, I built a new PC for capturing and editing in a mini ITX case. You should come see it. Dude, really? So you did finally get around to making another PC. I know you've been talking about it kind of for a long time. That is awesome. Yeah, I want to see it, dude.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Whoa.
Those who cross Andros will die.
Those who cross Andros? Hey, it rhymes. Oh, that was quick and easy. That guy's a new voice. My Emperor! I failed you! That's kind of how the original went. It's more over the top, and I love it that way.
All aircraft
Parker says, wait, there's different people who say, do a barrel roll!
Worried for a moment.
Are there? I didn't notice.
More like your father.
It's possible, but Peppy in general was very instructive,
You okay over
so
there,
he just
Fox?
kind of had the rap for always telling you what to do in a funny sounding way. Zach says, he raps Spanish and English songs. Cool, cool. But does he have tattoos all over his body, including his face? If so, then I've seen him. Excuse me. Superior Coin 937 is watching. Hey Coin. Says, hi Jay. Hi, how's it going? Have you been in here before, perhaps under a different name? Oh no. I think I just got hiccups. So, you have to pardon some interesting noises. In theory.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now
Maybe
watch
it was
out
just a
for
twofer.
enemies in the asteroid
Twice and
field.
done. J.E. says they couldn't remake Star Fox or Super Mario 64 for the 3DS because they already remade it for its predecessor. Can't is a strong word. Didn't is what happened, obviously. Ah! I knew it! They were hiding! They were hiding in there. Now I kind of sound like Goofy. It's a real weird interrupted. It was very ironic. I got interrupted during the word interrupt.
Thinking around, Slip.
We're heading into the asteroids.
Alright, what always works for me when it comes to hiccups is holding my breath. So I'm going to hold my breath. And I think the rule of thumb that I follow is you have to hold it for... Wow, it's getting worse. I think it's 20 seconds without having a hiccup. And if you do have a hiccup, then you have to let your air out and then hold your breath again for another 20 seconds. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to play the game, and apparently you have to be silent for at least 20 seconds. So here we go.
Try a somersault.
Here comes a big one.
That's at least 20 seconds, right? It had to be.
Whoa! Can you make it?
Whoa! Can you make it? Oh, that's Slippy. He's a worrywart. Alright, let's check some of these chats here, by the way. Parker says, if there is others, the original didn't take Surmicin. There you go. There you go. Zach says he's got so many tats that he has, and he has a 69 tattoo on his forehead. Okay, I've seen this guy then. I think he's the subject of memes like rappers today be looking like... How do I make that button get hit? I'm trying.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Yeah, so it's like rappers today be looking like a desk in detention. Or... Oh man, what were those things called? Rats. There were like these toys in the 90s that were like teddy bears that you were supposed to draw all over. Oh man, I forgot what they were called, but having seen those things in my life, I had to laugh at that one particularly because it was so true. I got you, Pepster.
Thanks, Hawks.
Joe says, have you lost weight? You look good, man. Want to go see X-Men with John and I? I did lose weight, and then I've gained it all back. I think I just have a more flattering camera angle now. I'm actually up more weight than I would like. So, I think a lot of it has been falling out of having, like, a schedule, but I have more to say. What is it, like a habit? Like a routine. Routine. I need to re-establish a routine, kind of in everything. I think my stream has also been suffering because I have fallen out of having a routine. At one point, I stopped planning ahead because I was just doing the same thing so often. I didn't really have to plan ahead anymore. And when that sort of stopped, I feel like I haven't been streaming as much. I haven't been... the channel's been kind of suffering since then. So, I need to kind of get a routine in my life, in my stream, for my channel, for my nutrition, for my sleep habits. I kind of just need to put my whole life on a clock, and it's really going to help things work out better for me. But you said X-Men, X-Men, X-Men. Yeah, I do want to go see X-Men. Cannot go tomorrow. I am celebrating my sister-in-law's birthday. Be out all day or night, so that'll be fun.
Hold the A button to charge.
Parker says, Jay got hiccups? Jay, quick, go get some water. See, look, my method worked, right? Everyone always says go get water, but I never need it. All I ever have to do is hold my breath. Oh, I failed! Oh, I wanted to travel into hyperspace because it's such a cool level. I'm failing at getting all the cool bonus levels. I think Melee Man is the one that loves Star Fox, and he's going to look at this later and be like, dude, you messed up all the bonus levels. I know, I messed it up. And there he is! Speak of the devil. Superior Coin says, this looks cool on the 3DS. Doesn't it? Like, they did a really good job making this game look really good on a handheld system. I think it was on 3DS early on. I don't know if it was 2011 when the system launched, but I want to say it was no later than about 2013. It was a fairly early 3DS title. But man, how crazy is it that the 3DS isn't dead yet? I mean, in theory it's dead, but Nintendo's still manufacturing them. They're still selling them in stores. It has been 8 years. It's incredible to me that it's still alive. Maybe not kicking, but it's alive. That beam used to be a lot harder to escape from in the 64 game. Was it Teddy Ruxpin? No, Teddy Ruxpin I think was the one where it was a teddy bear that had a cassette player in his body, and then a motor on the mouth that was synchronized with the tape audio. So it looked like Teddy Ruxpin was talking to you with high-quality audio. That was Teddy Ruxpin. We had one of those too. But that wasn't the thing you were supposed to draw all over. I love the bosses when they speak to you. I can't believe I lost to this scum! Again, the performances on the actual 64 version were better in that over-the-top kind of feel. Man the Man says, glad you're playing Star Fox 64 finally, like I suggested when you asked me a couple of weeks ago. 3DS version for the first time, though. Indeed, for the first time. It looks better. I think I like the character voices in the original better. But it is portable, and I can just shut it at any point and resume at any point. So it's more convenient, it looks way better. So I still think I probably like this one better, but I have more nostalgia for those audio voice acting, for the voice acting in the original. Parker says, hold my breath never works for my family. But again, it's not just hold your breath. It's specifically, you have to hold your breath for at least 20 seconds. And if you hiccup while you're holding your breath, you have to start over. Let your breath out, hold it again. Take a really big breath. At least 20 seconds. Works for me every time. And the man likes the N64 version better. J.E., what's up, man? He says, I've heard Dark Phoenix was so disappointing that people have said the X-Men franchise should have ended with Logan. Yeah, I'm not going in with particularly high expectations, but I like a lot of the actors they have in there. They often get really good performances. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the awesome Quicksilver sequences, and seeing this franchise through to the end that I'd been watching since literally 1999, when I was 10 years old, you know? So even if it's not going to be my favorite of the series, I'm still going to go watch it and finish it off. Oh, I do like this level, though. So I guess I don't mind that much that I missed some of these levels if I ended up here. Now, I think we're just kind of shooting down random ships, but eventually, I think Star Fox, or Star Wolf shows up in this one. And I think if you do this part fast enough, Bill maybe shows up, or there's another level like this where you can have Bill show up. Forget all the various variants on levels and things, alternate paths. Where'd that little sucker go? There he is. Well, get out of my way. You guys suck at shooting them down, so you gotta let me do it.
Go find your own target, Fox.
No, you just shoot them down.
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox.
See, they're all, get out of my way, but then they're like, oh, help me, I'm so worthless. Yeah, you are worthless.
A bomb has been planted at the base.
Okay, so this is the one where you defuse the bomb.
Can anyone take care of it?
Bill? Star Wolf, yep.
Star Fox.
Oh, I got a lot of chats here. Let me check some chats. Bum-ba-dum. Man says there is not as much soundtrack in this version as in the 64 version. Oh, in the sound test. Gotcha. Parker says, for thousands of generations, my family has been getting water. There you go. Man says, just like the N64 Star Fox stream in April of 2018. Again, he takes really good notes here on my various streams. Jay missed the rings for hyperspace. Yep, I sure did. Craig, what's up, dude? He says, 5J. He's the man. What's up, Craig? You the man. Oh, Zach builds on top. The man with the plan. Actually, usually I'm a guy without a plan. Except when it comes to a party. In that case, then I plan meticulously. And I gotta drag details out of folks. Alright, where, when, who, why, who's bringing what. Did I already kill one of those guys?
Star Wolf.
Man, he was easy.
Let's take care of these guys first.
Let's take care of these guys
Get
first.
this guy off me.
Sure thing, pal.
You'll be seeing your dad soon, Fox.
Will I?
Fox, get this guy off my tail.
Oops.
Annoying bird. I am the great Leon.
See, that performance also changed. It was, I'm the great Leon, not, I'm the great Leon. You know, he put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Who's left?
You're not so tough.
You're not so tough. He's right behind me, right? So, how do I do the somersault? There it is.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Oh, he's gonna be like right in front of me here. There he is.
Seriously?
He kind of sounds like Alan Rickman. Stupid close to me. Where is this guy? Seriously, where is he? There he is. I need like one hit. There we go. I swear this is way easier than the 64 version. Ah, there's so many chats. Hang on, I gotta read a bunch of these quick. When this cutscene ends, it won't let me pause right now. Oh, it's the end of the level. Okay, good.
All aircraft report.
And the man says, if I ever want to go into hyperspace, I try to avoid that gold ring they give you if you got into the first ring.
Fox, take
Okay,
it easy.
that's a good tip. Superior Coin says, the front is like a Super NES cover.
Oh, Fox.
Oh, the front of my 3DS? Yeah, it's like the top of a Super Nintendo. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I got this Super Nintendo edition of the 3DS XL, new 3DS XL, and the buttons are purple. Isn't that sweet? And I bought it from a place in Japan where they install a capture card into it. So it is a real official 3DS with a capture card installed inside. And the man says, let me get on my Wii U. I want to play Star Fox 64 now while you are playing. Nice. Zach says, General Pepper Spray. Have you ever actually experienced pepper spray? I've not. Zach, yes. Earlier on, I had acknowledged that you were indeed once known as Blue Shep. So thanks for coming back and letting me know so that I knew what to expect. And the man says, Bill only appears if you do Katina and the level after that. Gotcha. Matthew Campos is here. What's up, Matthew? Says, how are you streaming this? I think I explained that just a minute ago. So yeah, it just is a USB connection to my computer where there's a piece of software that gets the video from the capture card in the 3DS. Superior Coin says there were some lines that weren't in the original. Really? They added new lines? Interesting. Craig says, I was going to get Rebel Strike at the Retro Store the other day, but I saw Jedi Outcast and I had to get that. Which one is Rebel Strike? Was that Rogue Squadron 3 on GameCube? Because I agree, Jedi Outcast is amazing, and I still needed that in my collection. Remember, I played a lot with my friend. He had it. Zax's Star Fox crossed with Animal Crossing Wild World. Cool, but is this your idea for a game, or you're comparing some game to this crossover? Because I'm interested in it. Parker says, Starwolf, you're not so tough, gets annihilated. Still not so tough, pretty much. I swear this version is quite a bit easier than the N64 one. I don't know if it's because the controls are better, but I feel like I'm doing way more damage to everything.
Be reasonable, Fox. I'll be careful.
Zach says, Flying Kitties. Man says, I'm playing Star Fox 64 right now. Just finished Corneria and I'm looking at the TV. I never look at the gamepad screen. It's too blurry. Yeah, I usually play on the TV too. It was kind of nice to play on the gamepad if Lauren was watching on the TV, but now I have a separate game room from my living room, so we're never using the TV at the same time anymore. In the same room, like the same TV at the same time.
The R-Wing might not make it.
This baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees.
Don't fly too low. Your ship can't take it.
Yeah, but what about use the boost to chase?
Shoot the rocks.
I will do no such thing. Okay, maybe I will. There, okay, I thought I heard something. A gold ring. Wait, how would I get a laser upgrade? I've got full lasers.
Sorry, guys. I gotta sit this one out.
Sorry, Peppy. You got in my way too many times.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Thanks, Rob.
Ranger, buddy, go away. Good riddance. I almost got burned.
Better than his, I guess I should be thankful.
It's too hot. I can't take it anymore.
I like how they tell you not to fly too low, and then they're like skimming the surface of the lava. Like, yo, bro, make up your mind. Should I not fly too low, or is it totally cool? Jay says 5J. People in Europe think the Super Nintendo with the purple buttons are stupid, for some reason. I guess there's no accounting for personal taste. Well, there's one advantage that the US Super Nintendo controller had, which was that 2 of the buttons were concave and 2 are convex. And it feels really good. But they didn't have the rainbow colors for the buttons, which is totally cool, and I get that. Otherwise, the controllers are completely identical. So the only thing you would like more would be the colors, or maybe you just love exclusively convex buttons. And then you didn't like having 2 concave buttons. But I think that's silly, because the concave buttons were excellent. The console itself, I get it, some people don't really like square-looking stuff. I love square-looking stuff. So the rounded design of the Super Nintendo in Europe and the Super Famicom in Japan, it's really cool and I love it. But I like the square design of the Super Nintendo, and I like the purple. The very much 90s purple. That arm is not long for this world. Oh, come on! You had to become invincible in that moment? Can I shoot him in the eyes or something? There it is. Yeah, I think we shoot him in the face. Ooh, the star ring. Those are rare, but I think they heal you either all the way or almost all of the way. Stop hiding, boss. Come get some. Where you at? Did I just blow up my own bomb on accident? I did. He's invincible for so long. It's very annoying. Thank you.
You did it!
You are on to Meteo. Nice. Craig says, Jay, I watched the Stadia livestream while at work today. So boring. Was it boring? I've seen some of the individual announcements, but I haven't actually watched the presentation.
All aircraft report.
And the man says, I don't know why, but I like solar so much. I like it too. It's a cool design. It's so very different from the other planets, right?
Ship is in the docking bay.
And it's interesting to look at. You know, nice bright colors.
You worry about your own hide.
Lava monsters. Sweet. Craig says, no exclusive. Lots of over-promising. Charging $130 for access to a closed beta. Well, not as bad as the Google Glass thing that actually never turned into a real thing. Zach says, Neon Nunb versus Blue Neon Nunb. So Neon Nunb, I know him from Star Wars, right? Who is Neon Nunb in this? Which character are we comparing to Neon Nunb? Superior Coin says, is it just me, or does Slippy sound like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog series? You know, it's been so long, I really don't remember. But I would be okay with that, because Tails is the man. Slippy wishes he was Tails.
So you're
He
going to
dreams
attack
of
the
being
enemy
Tails.
base? Great idea, Fox.
Everyone else seems to
It'll be
agree
a
with you,
piece of
though,
cake,
so
General.
they must be more familiar. And the man says, Jade does Macbeth all the time, which is good because Macbeth might be my favorite level. I love Macbeth. Oh, well, look at that. Feels like it's got to give me controls. That's right, yep, okay. I think I'm familiar now.
I'm taking it out.
I'm taking it out. I liked, like, flying with the tank. It's weird, it's like, just use a plane then. No, I like flying with a tank. It's a tank, and I'm flying in it. I mean, come on, that's awesome. Woo!
They're not taking me seriously. Here they come.
I'm taking you seriously. You ever see rumors that you could, like, destroy the entire train before you get to the boss battle? Don't think it's possible, but I'd seen rumors like that. It was fun to try and destroy as much of the train as possible. And the man says, just completed Meteo and missed the warp on purpose to compare myself to Jay on our mounted hits. Oh. Well, you're probably playing very competitively, and I'm just messing around. That, and I think you've probably put in more time in this game, at least more recently than I have. The majority of my time spent with this game was spent 2 decades ago, literally. You know?
Detach the real vision.
I suppose I shouldn't really care. I just end up being a competitive person. Like, I met with Nate from Nintendo Prime last night in person. He was passing through Minneapolis. I think he was catching a ride at the Minneapolis airport. A plane at the Minneapolis airport to go to LA for E3. And he was going to be around for a little bit, so I took him to Up Down and we played a bunch of arcade games. Whoa! And I always relish when I do better than other folks at some things. I did really well at Burger Time. Ugh. but I got my butt kicked in, what is it, skee-ball. In skee-ball by both Nate and Eric. And Eric did better than me at Turtles in Time. Oh, Smash Bros. 64. I did best at Smash Bros. 64. Have to look out for these switches already, or is that still to come? Okay, here they are. Four. There's three. I didn't expect to have to use this. I'm sure you didn't. General Pepper moves his mouth weird, says Parker. Is he? That's funny.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. Hey. I want you over there. I think I lost. There's 8. Oh, there's 7. Okay, no, we're good. I think there's only 10? 8? I think there was only 8. Oh, nope, there's 9. I think there was 12. I don't remember. Or did I mess that up again? No, I might actually have to fight this guy. Well, I never have to actually fight this guy. This is gonna be weird. Well, you've made your bed. Now, time to lie in it. Yeah, seriously, I never have to fight this guy. This is so weird. Actually having to do this. Yeah, there goes his feet. There's his face. Come on, open up again. We're close. We're very close. Come on. Come on, come on. There we are. Ah! What? That didn't hit? I call shenanigans. Again, how did that not hit? There it is. Bada bing. Grrr, that was very anticlimactic.
All aircraft report.
Alright, let's see.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Craig says, Jay, did you hear Destiny 2 is going free to play? It's going free to play? Really? Interesting.
You worry about
Says, you are a way better gamer than Nate J. Lol. Well, I wasn't going for that per se, but hey, if you're going to throw it out there, I'll take it. Fundamentalist Sector Z and Area 6. Good stuff. Yeah, no, Nate's a great content creator. Absolutely. And one day I might start working there again. But right now I'm so off my game. I really got to get back into a regimen, a routine. Got to get my own channel back on track before I start recommitting to doing stuff for other channels again too. Man Man says, on Fashina, Falco lost a lot of his shield. Let me see how he will do on Solar. Oh, yeah, see, Peppy lost a lot of his shield, and he did not make it through Solar. Did not make it. Craig says, Jay, is that Mecha Mothra you're fighting? Actually, that's a cool idea. Because we see Mothra all the time, and she dies all the time. And we've seen Mecha Ghidorah, so why not Mecha Mothra? That's a great idea, Craig. That's a great idea. We should write a Godzilla fanfic.
Destroy all barriers.
Make a little fan film. Ooh, I think I kind of like this version of... I forget what this is even called. Yeah, did I just shoot it where the laser's coming out of? No?
I'll cover you, Fox. Time for a little payback.
Time for a little payback.
I won't let you.
Your carcass is mine.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do shoot it where it's coming out. Good. We're gonna end up fighting
You're not getting away that easy.
Starwolf on here, right?
Those ships are shielded too.
Ooh. Sweet.
You are not taking him down today.
Give me that. Zach's first favorite Sonic song is Seven Rings in My Hand. Second, Scrap Brain Zone. Third, Emerald Hill Zone. You gotta love Emerald Hill Zone. I don't remember all of the other zones. I didn't always get to the end of the game.
Let you get away from me.
So I don't have those songs all emblazoned in my memory, but Emerald Hill Zone is unforgettable.
What's taking so long, Fox?
Right? It's so good. See, what is taking so long, Fox? You got this, man.
I won't let you get away from me.
Just gonna do it this way. I think that'll work just fine.
You're not getting away that easy.
Time for a little payback.
And that says it will lead you to Bolts unless you retry and get the 8 switches again and hit the last big switcher. Is that what I missed? Maybe I just missed the big switcher? Chels, what's up, Chels? Says hello. Hey, it's been a little while, I feel, Chels. How you doing? Chels active on my Discord server, though, so I still chat with her a little bit here and there.
Time for a little payback.
Oh. You kind of want that gold ring now, so turn around and go get it. Yeah. Ugh. Don't miss it.
You're not getting away that easy.
Time for a little payback.
And the last golden ring.
Let you get away from me.
Alright, full health. I mean, did I miss this tower, or are they regenerating? I think they've had at least 6 by now. There we go.
The force field is disappearing.
Now I think we fight Starwolf or something. That or when I get to Venom. I like playing the actual Venom level. I don't like fighting Starwolf on Venom.
That Fox, there's a bogey on my tail.
But
Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell.
oh, that Falco! What an ingrate!
Get off, Fox.
There, I just took like 3 off Slippy. What a slacker!
Fox, your father helped me like that too.
Oops, I meant to do a somersault.
Guy off me.
Good, I see the enemy gone.
Bolt's core. Ah, Aha! I am out of B-bombs.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Time for a little payback.
Oops, I meant to do the other one. That one. Where's the supply drop?
Scratch one bogey. What's the big idea? Destroy the satellite's core.
I'm trying. What's left here? There it is. Kablam. Craig says, Jay, did you stay to the end of the credits in King of the Monsters? Yeah, I did. I'm trying to remember what they showed off at the end of the credits, though. I think it was related to the next movie, right? Was it Kong-related stuff? Which, I mean, that movie has been announced for a long time already, so it was not really earth-shattering.
Venom, here we come.
Zach says, are we going till mission 10? Well, I'm going till 9 o'clock, so, I mean, if we end up beating the game, then we end up beating the game. And if we don't, then we don't. Melee Man says, just completed Solar, and Falco and Slippy didn't do so well on Solar. Oops. It happens. They'll come back, but in time for Venom, so you'll be good. Yes, I'm actually playing the Venom Homeworld.
Don't relax.
Thank goodness. I feel like I haven't actually played the Venom Homeworld in forever. It's like I'm always fighting Starwolf on Venom. And that's not as fun to me as this actual level. I mean, look at how insane this is. This is so cool. Well, what have we done here? Why, 2 upgrades? Why, yes. Yes, indeed. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to fly upwards while boosting. Huh. Chelsea says, hooked on Stardew, lol. I've put 190 hours in so far? Whoa! Chelsea! Well, you are hooked. I don't know if I've ever put 190 hours into a Harvest Moon game. Maybe Harvest Moon 64. Collectively, I've put hundreds and hundreds of hours into many Harvest Moon games.
I'm going left.
Which I'm just gonna straight up gonna count Stardew Valley as.
The big idea. Watch out, Bart.
Ooh. But yeah, 190 hours. I don't think there was an hour count on the 64 game, so I don't know. Even then, I'm not so sure. But it has allowed me to learn some fundamentals where I get to be very efficient in those games. So when people saw how much I was able to accomplish in like 2 or 3 seasons in Stardew Valley, they're like, "What? How did you do all of that?" I'm like, well, I just got good at these types of games.
Can you make it?
I am not new to them at all. They're announcing Rune Factory, which is probably the most similar series to Stardew Valley. It was a Harvest Moon spin-off, which features fighting monsters, collecting monsters, as well as the typical dating sim and farm sim elements. So, really, Stardew Valley is sort of a Rune Factory game, more than a core Harvest Moon game. So, Rune Factory 4 Special Edition coming to the Switch, and also Rune Factory 5 coming out eventually on the Switch. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Superior Coin says, I understand because their ship has more advances. Craig says, I had 200 plus hours on Pokemon Emerald, nice. And on Valkyria Chronicles 2 for some reason. Oh, nice. On PSP, wasn't that one? Yes, I like fighting this guy. Let's see, Pokemon, yes, I have definitely put hundreds of hours into Pokemon games, even individual Pokemon games. The original games, I think I'd put hundreds of hours into them, and then I'd restart them, catch them all over again.
Anyone else is
Because I
complete.
played Red and Blue so much. I'm gonna get away. Oh, once again, I meant to go upwards while boosting. I didn't mean to do a somersault. So I gotta be kind of careful what I'm doing. I like how his head's got different faces on it. Classic. Ah, this is so stupid, and I just broke a wing! All I wanted to do was fly slightly upwards while boosting. Ah. Now I've broken both wings. Dumb. Hope it fixes me.
I'll go it alone from here.
And the man says, yes, this is the first time on J on the channel on some sort of Star Fox 64 Nintendo game, him doing Venom 1. Okay, I struggled with that sentence, but I think what you're saying is this is the first time me playing the Venom level instead of fighting Star Wolf. Which is great. That's what I want. Justin says, yes, I can't wait for Rune Factory. Good! Look at that. More than one fan of Rune Factory out here. Awesome. I would love to see, you know, the original Harvest Moon dev come back and make real Harvest Moon games. It's cool that, you know, we have Harvest Moon and we have Story of Seasons, but it makes it confusing for fans, at least casual fans. I don't know. I love the series. I want to see it come back in full force. I want to see it to do new and creative things again. I feel like it's kind of been sitting on its keister for a while. Oh, what was I thinking? Go for the hands first, duh. Always the hands first. Come on, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Woo! Come on, that hand is so dead. That hand is just about to blow up. There it is. No, no, no! Oh, I think I'm dead. I don't think I can live through this. There goes both wings. There goes a lot of death. Single laser sadness. Oh, I cannot hit this hand for anything. Come on. Nope. Okay, that is my death. Man. And then I just completed both and almost where Jay is in Venom 1 with no Star Wolf. Nice. How did I not die? Weird. Just kill me already. I want to do this with not an all banged up and terrible ship. Jay says, it's always annoying to play this game because I want to shoot enemies, and I've always end up doing friendly fire. The friendly fire is very annoying. How am I not dead? This is so easy mode. Because it, like, won't let me die. There you go. Man, I've been on 0 health for, like, 3 of those chomping sessions. Craig says, isn't it funny how the 3DS has ports of N64 and Wii games on it? Lots of range for a little console. Yeah, but no GameCube. Right? That is kind of weird. Superior Coin says, interesting, it shows the boss's name in the bottom of the screen. That's a new feature in this. That's true. It is a new feature. Nintendo Davy's back. What's up, Davey? How's it going, man? You're headed to E3, huh? That's awesome, dude. Were you also there last year? So jealous. Someday. Okay, how did that door not open? I'm calling shenanigans on that again. Whatever, Andros. Oh, this is interesting. I don't fly down those branched paths. So this not be the one then where I end up finding my father. I must not be finding James McCloud unless they totally changed how that works. Otherwise, those branched paths would mean I would be finding my father. Man, why did those B-bombs do nothing? Stay out. Stay... Ah! There go my wings. Davey says, Chris, my dude, it's been too long. Also, yes, I went last year. Nice. I hate fighting this guy with a single laser. Why can't I stay out of his mouth anymore? I used to never end up getting sucked up by that thing. And now, I was only able to avoid it the one time. Oh, there we go. There's number 2. Those B-bombs are just worthless. Speaking of worthless, man, this little pea shooter. Oh, I thought that was going to be him sucking me in. Come on. Come on, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. So I have to do it essentially that I like use my slowdown twice. That's how I win. Or not get chewed by that, it seems. Alright, Monkey Man. Jay says Luigi's Mansion 5J, the original Luigi's Mansion, but no Super Mario Sunshine 3D. Oh, that's true, but that was a really recent game. Through the lifespan of the 3DS, there was really no GameCube besides that super late port of the original Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, this is the one that I like. I don't like the brain and eyeballs. I like the ending, but I don't like the brain and eyeballs. I think that's a much cooler boss. Boom! And you don't have to fly out in the little maze. So we beat it with a single laser. Yay. Craig says, if you go to E3J, they will roll out the red carpet for you. Yeah, sure. They will say, our king has arrived. Yes, because I've done such amazing things on YouTube. I have literally flipped the channel upside down. The whole video platform has been changed forever because of what I've done. It's been so unique and wonderful. Well.
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good.
Superior Coin says, throw bombs at it to avoid getting eaten alive. Does that actually stop it? I guess I don't even know. You got done with the Venom Golem boss, nice. But you lost your wings and hyper lasers, yep. Davey says, Chris, I'll get to play Luigi's Mansion 3 that I reserved. I'll send you footage if I get any. Dude, nice. I want to see it, man. I want to see it. I've always thought of Ghostbusters whenever I play Luigi's Mansion, and I love Ghostbusters, and I love the Luigi's Mansion. It's Ghostbusters done right. And now, there's going to be actual Ghostbusters also on the Switch. So, it's a Ghostbusters dream. A Ghostbusters fan's dream. Having these two games come to this awesome portable system. So hyped about that. He says, don't y'all know Chris is the biggest YouTuber known to man? Yeah. It's true. Guinness Book of World Record, right in there. Yep. Sure am. One day I'm going to be making more, I would say, interesting types of content. For now, the streams are going to have to do. But there'll be more someday. Someday. Plans are underway, but it's still going to be a while. So, patience. It's too bad because I get all these ideas for videos I want to make, and then it's like, all the time it's going to take to make that. It's going to mean no streams for like weeks. Wouldn't that be awful? Yeah, I just need more time. More free time to do what I want to do with the channel. And the man says, and now I'm in the same place where Jay is, in the credits, showing the accumulated total, and all is done. Yes. It's a quick game, but it's a fun game. I always like the multiplayer in this. And of course, all the branching paths. That's why you come back, right? Finding out, oh, I can go to different planets. The fact that it shows you from the start all these different planets, and you see so few of them, it lets you know there's a lot that you missed. J.E. says, if they ported Super Mario Sunshine to the Switch, would you buy it? Yeah. But I'd want to see Super Mario 64 first. Because it's a better game. Sorry. But it is. Davey says, I gotta mail you that special thing I made for you like 2 years ago. Special thing you made for me? What was that? Superior Coin says, I'm gonna be going now. Coolest Star Fox ever seen on 3DS. Glad I finally saw it. Good day. Thanks for watching, Superior Coin. You have a wonderful one.
Oh no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Davey says, bro, it's wild to think that I was watching Chris in middle school, and now I'm graduated from high school.
It's time for us to go now.
How does that work? It's in high school like 4 years. Did you skip a grade or something? I've only been doing this for 3. And the man says, the credits in Star Fox 64 are shorter and feel better than in 64 3D. You do not skip the credits. Feel better? What does that mean? Craig says, totally not the ending of the original Star Wars. Yeah, not at all. Yeah, not at all Star Wars here. Says, well, not middle school, more like freshman year. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I wish I had started long ago, and I wish the plans that I'm working on now were plans I had made years ago. But I don't know, it just took me too long to realize that this is really what I wanted to do, and how I needed to go about doing it. It is what it is. So I'm kind of stuck doing what I'm doing for a little while, but it's going to change. It's going to change. And the man says, the multiplayer is great! I wish I could play by myself in 64 3D without CPUs or other players. Without CPUs? So, what would you be doing? In 64 3D, you cannot do Landmaster mode or battle on foot. That is too bad, because I did like doing that on the 64. I think I only did the foot mode like one time, but I always did like to do the Landmaster mode. Davey says, new plans. New plans. I'm working on them. Just need more time. And that's part of the deal. What an awesome game. Alright, well that's one time through here. Hey, look at that. We still got 20 minutes. So we can mess around, we can take some different paths, check out some of the other modes maybe. I imagine this is the one that I just did, right? I did much better in this one. A lot better. 400 some more hits. What is P5, S7, F7? Not sure what that means. Oh, shows you who is alive on which levels. Nice. And the man says, I beat the whole Star Fox 64 3D in just 1 week of my first time playing it and my opening it. Nice. It's working hard. both 3DS and N64 versions, and expert mode. And I've never unlocked expert mode. I've never been that patient to actually do all that. You'll earn a medal. Oh, that's right. And then you get all the medals, and that's how you get expert mode? Is that how it works? J.E. says, Kurt Russell called Chris Pratt Star Wars in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 instead of Star-Lord. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Craig says Kurt had a senior moment. Well, it was so cool to see him come back after he'd been missing in films for forever. Oh, okay. Score attack. Sometimes you just explore around, see if there's anything cool. Not really. We'll just see if we can get to Aquas before time is up. That is my goal. Get to Aquas.
Corneria.
Corneria. And the man says, last year I made a reaction. Technically not, but showing the reaction of scariness of something. What? I'm gonna just avoid the parentheses there, because that was confusing. Last year I made a reaction video on the bad ending. My first time was me, and I sounded like a girl in there. That's okay, you were younger. Your voice gets deeper as you get older. Your accumulated total of 1,014. Nice.
Showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
We've seen it. Okay. Remind me, to get to the second boss in this one, I have to fly under all of those rings, and I think I have to get 100 hits. Is that right? 110 hits? So I gotta try and make sure I'm destroying as many dudes as possible here. Can't let myself miss many.
Slippy, get back here!
Hey, what the...
Slippy, watch out! Bogey on your tail!
Whoa, help me!
Thanks, Fox.
I thought I was a goner. Oh, I thought they had me. Here I thought I knew it so well.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible. Everybody stay
Hits
alert!
more important than items. Missing a few. Nice, and I don't care if I take this hit. So I'm getting that laser.
You got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
There we go. Hit 5 for that stuff. Not sure if I got him.
Fox, get the ones behind you. Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
Yeah, you're being shot.
Use the boots to take. I guess I should be thankful.
Again, he's a jerk. At times. Other times, he's the best. Well, we're close to 100 hits, but we're not quite there. I'm not sure I'm going to make it. To get to Corneria Sector Y, fly through the 7 arches. Okay, just that? That's all I have to do? I thought I also had to get like 100 hits, but it might be by the time I get to the waterfall.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Which I guess is maybe a little bit from now.
Follow me, Fox.
Oh, straight away. Oh, and I did have 100 hits. I guess I don't know whether it's a requirement or not, but we made the goal. Sweet. Aquas, here we come. I think we need 100 hits in Aquas, or in Sector Y to get to Aquas, right? Or what's that requirement? Alright, now this boss is actually the original boss in the original Star Fox on Super Nintendo. So it's kind of cool that it wasn't the default first boss that you face in the game, but it was like an Easter egg first boss, an alternate first boss. So really cool throwback, but not by default. I got a present for you. These lines are so iconic, just all of them. They're all so good and so bad. There you go. Who are you guys? We're doing it. We've still got 13 minutes. I think we're gonna make it. That level only took 7 minutes. Might pass 9 o'clock just a little.
More like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Yeah, let's skip all that. And the man says, whenever I stream Star Fox 64, I don't get many people in my stream. But whenever Jay streams, I'll make sure to come in those streams, especially, and like, thanks, dude. I don't have a lot of people in any of my streams, obviously. I never lit the world on fire, but I'm far from throwing in the towel. In fact, I think the best things are yet to come. Yeah, Sector Y, ambush, all that stuff. Pardon my itchy nose.
Back up the squadron. Somebody's gonna pay for all this.
Don't let any of them through? That's a little aggressive. I don't think it's possible to not let any of them through. Sorry, guys. We're at 21 so far. It's a good start if you're trying to get to 100. Oh, hush up.
The enemy's coming from behind.
Well, we missed the checkpoint, but that's okay. We'll live. I'll go up.
I'll take care of everything below.
I love this level too. It's such a good one. It just feels like two big armies fighting each other. So much going on. But like in Star Wars, even though big armies are fighting each other, it's the little X-Wing fighter that makes the big difference in the battle. Or our way, shall I say.
He's quick. Be careful.
He is quick.
We're gonna break through that.
Ooh, there's little Andross faces on there. Didn't notice that before.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Something's up ahead.
We did
Looks
not make 100.
different.
The man says, what's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? You can roast beef, but you can't pea soup. Ooh, I really hope you couldn't. That'd be awful.
Enemy shield
It
analyzed.
was not going the direction I thought. 100 plus hits. Well, hopefully I get 20 hits from this boss, otherwise we are not going to make it. There's 3, but that wasn't the real boss. There's this guy, and I think there's one more guy. And if there's not, then I definitely did not make it. Please tell me that's not the real end.
No party just yet.
Yeah, okay. So this guy gives us 20. That would be nice.
It's time
Actually, we only need 10. If he could give us 10, that would be all we need.
cocky little freaks.
Cocky little freaks!
I'm coming for you. Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Well, you're in battle, duh. 10, 10, 10, not 5. Please 10. Yes! Wow! 1 hit above where we needed to be. Boom! Man says, that joke is from iCarly. Would never have suspected that. In episode 1, when Spencer, and I don't mean his character, has never seen it.
There you
When Spencer
go.
was talking on the phone while being the doorman to cover for Lubert. Lubert, that's a name? That's not a good name. I can't imagine that's a real name. Lewbert, Lubert? Sorry, Lubert, but your parents gave you a bad name. Yes! Here we are. Glorious Aquas. Terror of the deep. Yo, Crag, are you still here, man? Where are my Godzilla fans at? I'm realizing... unlimited ammo, that's right. Lasers cannot be charged, that's right.
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
I kind of wish that the missiles were on a different button. I feel like I have to be pressing both buttons all the time. It's really kind of awkward in this in 3DS to play this level actually now. And then it says, I saw your stream when I was going on my Switch for YouTube, and I saw that on my suggestions and other streams from subscriptions going right now to watch some Drake and Josh. That sounds like a Melee Man thing to do.
Shoot a torpedo to help you see.
You do you, man.
Looks like the pollution is
I've just
starting.
been watching lots and lots of Godzilla. I was getting hyped for the new movie. I wanted to catch up on all the old stuff. I didn't catch up on all of it because there's a lot of it, but I caught up on most of it. And it's good stuff. There's some good movies in there. Some really good movies in there.
Wow, look at
And I've noticed the new Godzilla movie is kind of made up of like 50 different ideas from various other Godzilla things. So I'm kind of worried they're using up all the Godzilla ideas at once. It's like, whoa, calm down. You can still make a whole series. Don't reuse all the ideas in one movie.
Never hold together.
This thing will never hold together. NC Lake is here. What up, dude? He says, been a while. Glad to see you're still around. Yeah. Still around. Welcome back, NC Lake. Good to see you again. It has been a while. But I do remember you. So in this level, basically the entire time you just barrel roll, you shoot your lasers and your torpedoes. You never stop doing those 3 things. That's the entire level. But, boy, I'm kind of getting carpal tunnel trying to do it on 3DS. I had no problem doing it on 64, but it's kind of giving me carpal tunnel right now.
Look out behind you!
Is 5 watching? I'm the only one in the live chat. Did it say 5? Mine says 2. But the one that on my chat always seems to be wrong, so I never really know.
Thanks, Happy.
But I got no problem with people watching and not chatting.
You guys actually trust this thing?
I got no problem with that. And then it says, I wonder if there's any safe way for me to clean my Wii U gamepad. My gamepad screen and everything is so dirty. Yeah, just be careful when it comes to putting liquids on there, because you don't want the liquid to get behind the screen, right? Like around the edges of the screen. You definitely don't want that to happen, so careful of that. But otherwise, you know, you can use a sort of dampened microfiber cloth and that'll clean it pretty good.
Watch out, Fox!
It's fine, Slippy. Cool down, pal. Just need one more gold ring.
I found the bioweapon.
Well, didn't get it. That's okay. I don't think we have to have it. My hands are really hurting. There's a few things we need to do. Break off them barnacles. Break those little tendony looking things.
Fire a homing torpedo!
I am, dude, I am. Break off another one. Break off the last one. Break the little supporty thing. Alright, now he's ready to die. Yeah, yeah! I don't even have to move. He's not particularly tough, but he's still cool. Got him. You did it! Classic Slippy. Well, that pretty well brings us to 9. Perfect. I got all the way through the game and got back up to Aquas. So I feel happy with all the progress that we made here. The man says I turned off my notifications on YouTube on my phone, so I don't go to streams as much. I still use YouTube pretty often. Well, that's too bad. You should turn off everyone else's notifications on YouTube except mine, obviously. I'm clearly the most important.
I'll take the sky any day.
Alright, well, I definitely can't be playing any more of the game, so we get to the menu here. I'm going to have to call it quits. Guys, thank you for coming. Tomorrow night there will not be a stream, but I will be streaming Saturday and Sunday. I have to commit to it. I have to actually schedule it. I really want to get back into really having a routine again, so that you guys have, at least on the weekends, something you can count on more reliably. And I can look into the future a little bit more and say, yes, I'm streaming on these days and times. No, I'm not streaming on these days and times. So, working on it, trying to get back on track with that. I will see you guys Saturday. You're all the best. Have a good night. See ya.